Alrighty, take two. I'm gonna play some Null. I just played through it in a previous build, and Jose informed me that you guys have a new build 5 minutes after I was done. So I might not play through as long as this. Depends on what you guys got going on. I had just started the test to make sure the game works. That's why resume is here. So it's okay, cool. But I wasn't doing that in the previous build. Start me with my new game.
Subject begin test. Within the chamber is the weapon.
So just looking at this, starting off, make sure your mission objective, your current objective, select mission to continue. Make sure it just says, hey, grab the gun, get to the first room, whatever this section might be.
Subject stable. Proceed to the next room when comfortable with the
Oh,
weapon.
got it. And now you can say, next mission, it can update,
Pick up the one in front of the chamber.
talk about the next thing. And here you can be like,
Damage
current
to
objective, escape through the trash chute.
Proceeding with
Oh.
termination of subject.
Oh,
Subject
okay.
escape with the
So just
weapon.
make sure you're updating your objective to kind of lead them along. Very briefly, I'll give you the rundown of what I thought from the previous build that I played through about 2 hours ago. Was mainly, so hopefully some of this stuff has changed, was mainly you had all the list here because it had my previous save, everything was unlocked, so whatever, that's fine. It was more of A, updating the mission objectives all the time, and then B, it was like I see with a lot of games, you guys teach me how to do something in a level, teach me how to do something new in a level, teach me how to do something new in a level, and then later levels will use those pieces one at a time. Rarely did I find, I don't want to say long strings, but rarely did I find use this goo gun to jump here, to shoot this guy, to go invisible. Like basically you're trying to use multiple mechanics in a row. Well, again, what's my mission objective? Hold shift. Oh, look out now. My only real big feedback with this is it's a loose window and it looks like kind of scrunched. Picture other games you see where they show you that maybe it'll get this almost this little border that you have, and then inside of it that way it would have the little video, but obviously you can make that window a lot bigger. Recommended loadout. Okay, you automatically do that for me. It's a little music. Just something I'm noticing right now, because I know you have it with other enemies. Okay, never mind. I do see them on the minimap. I thought you had a box that they spawned from. You hear this extra music you got going on? I would do a lot more of that slow music when there's no enemies around, like before, and then this music pick up when you get into battle with people. My assumption, and it would be nice if somehow this informed the player of something. Other than that, it's just a big empty room with nothing to do with it. So again, make sure I kind of get in. What I would probably do is let them come in, the door close, and like maybe camera detach and not a cinematic, but kind of watch the enemy come in. See, they just sort of spawn in on me. You don't want that. I want to give the player a chance. Let them know that it's coming. I went along pretty fast. So it seems like that AI goes to the middle and then does some type of thing. AoE blows up. The visual effect from that enemy versus its damage volume is not the same. So make sure the visual indication matches your actual, collision. That's probably where it came in at, huh? Okay. Go to the weapon depot. See, the protagonists realize the ill-equipped. They plan to storm. See, reminisce. They plan to storm a weapons depot run by the hive mind. Steal and okay, I see how you're. So I'm just trying to look for mission objectives, current mission objectives. Steal any equipment the Sam can use. Obviously, this might be a special thing that you're going to have in the back or something in the end of the level. But oh, find new modules. Oh, I got updates. Awesome. I think these guys move a little fast, especially for first time seeing them. Maybe you can have the different color ones move faster, like as you see them later in the game. But for the red one being the first one you see, it seems really fast. Not really fast, but. Kind of like we mentioned with your tutorial when we talk about your actives, your F, just put an F in there. Like, most modules has an active on the right, F to use. So using a health vial, health stim pack, give me a health sound, something injecting himself, or a sound for using the health pack. Again, I just use the health pack at full health. Maybe the little Q icon that you have there, or the whole icon of the syringe, maybe flash it red when I hit Q and I can't use it. I shouldn't be able to use it while I'm at full health. And also, it says I have one. Okay, there we go. Same kind of thing. Maybe you can turn the icon red right now for when. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was going to say turn it red for when it is 0, but you can do the same thing for when you're trying to use a stim pack, but you're not able to because you're full health. I don't think you should be able to use your stim packs being at full health. I don't know if you want to allow, because I can change stuff. I don't know if you want to allow this to also refill your health, or maybe put like a little health pack or two next to it. I'm not 100% sure on the actual attack part of this gun versus it just seemed really fast. Like, I always killed them super easy. So here, you're having me go through and you're teaching me all this stuff. Cool. No issues really. Just keep in mind, and this is what I'm talking about, like I have all these abilities and different things, but in later levels I don't really use them much. Aside from 1 or 2 per level. I don't know if you want it like that, or you pick what you guys have and then you just use that in the level, or if you want to be able to have multiple stops within a level to multiple what am I looking for? Sorry. Multiple consoles in the level to be able to change your loadout at different times. But maybe you go to a boss and you fight him and then you die and you realize, oh, I like this better, and you can change it. That will open up the door for a lot more. A lot more for using different abilities at different spots. And it would allow, in a way, I don't want to say customizability, but not every player has to finish the levels the exact same way, if able. And I do see a little health looking thing right here. Really quiet. So I know we're still learning all this stuff, but like I had an empty module slot 3, and then I picked this up and it goes into 1 and it removes my other ability. Oh, I remember this one. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, get out of here with that. So I think it'd be really neat. Obviously, you have them going back, but then rather than the next color just activating instantly, somehow maybe like some lights flash or something around them to show that this one is about to activate. Now it's active. Wow, I hit F and it all just came out. I don't know if that was intended or not. feel these guys are ever so slightly too fast. Who's coming? Who's coming? Where's he at? There you go. Move! Hope was spelled backwards. Well, not spelled backwards, the icon was backwards. I'm gonna get some self-improvement. Mission objective. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody came in the queue asking questions. All right. So I just want to point out that it says I have the goo gun 3 with my active F, but it's not shooting goo. It has my core ability, but that shows it's locked. So just like you don't want a boss attacking the player as soon as they come in, you don't want the player to be able to attack the boss outside. I'm still not sure how to get him to do damage to other things. Can you not see me? Well, the AI might lose your player when they do this. Uh-oh. I'm hitting 3. It shows the goop. Okay, there we go. I had to switch out to the other one to the number 2, and then I could switch. Oh, I didn't use my speed. So part of me is thinking like maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to beat him, and I'm just supposed to run from him. I'm not 100% sure. I clearly used my speed power up. And I can't use my speed power up because it's on cooldown. And speed did nothing when I did that. One. Okay. Like for example, using the flashbang to do this, you don't, if I recall correctly, you don't do this in any other level. These guys are shooting me from way back there. You probably shouldn't have the guys, in the second encounter attacking somebody in the first encounter all the way across the map. At least I can hit him now. So this is where I would do stuff like, I hit them once, maybe they crouch, run to another table, pop up, shoot for a few seconds, crouch, run, kind of keep it moving. Because basically what you have right now is a bunch of turrets with headshots. No, I'm supposed to go that way. Is this that other room? Okay, that's where Okay, you let them go either way. I remember going the other direction to get to that room. Oh, I totally spaced and didn't even throw my flashbang. See, like again, this mission objective might be, what was it? Kill the fisherman, or steal the fisherman's stuff or whatever he's supposed to be here guarding or protecting or doing. And what I mentioned in the other videos, again, like I just started jumping, and before he even landed, he started shooting. See how he jumps out the water and lands on the platform? Without him shooting, what I would have him do is as soon as the player lands in here, maybe make a sound, then have him jump out the water and start walking around attacking the player. Oh. Why are some of these reset and some of them aren't? Already getting shot at. See? So give them time to spawn. No, I hit the pole. I'm trying to find the sweet spot. There we go. Oh, we got one turn around now. Jump in the water and out the water. He's invulnerable. Why is that? What do you want to do? Oh. Knocking down some of the stuff. Is this the sweet spot? Yeah, I got him. Okay. It's really with the boss. It's really about tells, giving the player time to know that they're about to do something. If I'm not mistaken, previously I would just see tutorial, the drone factory. I'd beat the drone factory, then I would see weapons, then this, then this. Now I see all of them. So I'm not 100% sure for what your intentions are for that. You say burn them to ashes. You know, it's kind of hard to tell. You mean the wall? And then doing it? Am I not doing it? I can't tell. Is it working? Not sure. Why did it go to the other one? If I'm supposed to use 3, maybe it's, yeah, I don't even see the particles coming out. You're supposed to use that, but it takes so long and there's no feedback for it. Okay. It's all around here, nothing. Burn the glass and jump out. Who burns glass? Why don't you just shoot it out? Just let the player shoot it out. I know you want to burn it like you have the other spot with burning. Did I kill him with that? Uh-oh. Ooh, can I? What happens if you do that? I want to hear, squishy, bouncy sounds, boing, when I hit the blue, and I want to hear like squishy, like sticky, running through goo sounds with the green. That'd be really cool. Whoa! Camera lock on. So I remember I had this problem in the other playthrough. The problem I had before was I started fighting and this happened, so hopefully you guys fixed that with this. But what I mentioned that you might be able to do, it looks like you might not need it anymore, is maybe you can have when the player comes in, from afar they can see this guy and he's shooting them. Like say I spawn here and I come down. I can see the guy over here, maybe him, but he's shooting the rockets right here. Like he's, right around in here. That way, I really don't start getting targeted until I'm out here. It does hurt. I didn't realize that hurt people. I mean, because it's AoE, it's almost easier to kill people with that thing. Did you guys cut this level down? Seems a little bit shorter. Or I went a different direction. I'm trying to remember how to beat this guy. Again, like the boss is starting before I even get down there, so as a player, I'm like, well, I'm not going to jump down there. I'm just going to stay up here and shoot stuff at him. Whoa! Unless he does that stuff. Says he's invulnerable. Have something I can do to him? I remember there was something. Yeah. What are these things? Yay! This one I remember. Well, I remember, but I don't know if you got shitty stuff. Mission objective. Did the train kill me? I didn't get that. There's some train sounds, going along the track. Maybe even before it gets near the player, when it starts down the tunnel, you can get a horn blow. Whoa. Where's my mouse? The mouse. There's my mouse. There we go. So I don't know what happened there. Let's try this. Resume. Slot 1. We're checking out your okay, your save system basically. Cool. But let's see if the same thing happens. Hopefully not. Oh, if I had my goo gun, could I put green on the side of the train and then ride along with it? All right. E. All right, I don't know what happened last time. Oh. Maybe that's part of what's happening? Well, you guys are loading it in. Oh, oh. I'll try again with not doing that, but you can kind of see how I got that to show up. My assumption is loading and unloading all that stuff. Your frustums, not really frustums, but or your zones, so to speak. You don't really go enter it until you hit a certain spot. All right. Try this again. All right. You can even see it starting to do it. Just wow. Okay. So you're definitely going to have to fix that because I assume this is going to keep happening. Here, just to test for you guys. I want to test going through it and see if I can get past it because I played the build before this and I was able to get through, start jumping around with the different platforms and things like that. We get one more shot. And I'll try not to mess with it as much. I didn't really mess with it there, as you can see, but actually, we can actually skip this too and go to the other ones. See, that would have been a great spot, you know, as I'm jumping through, hearing the horn. No, somebody's in the way. Move. All right. Uno mas. And I mentioned there's another level. I want to say it was in your Chinatown when you go underground. Again, I don't know if it's in this build or your previous one, where you talk about crouching. You tell them, but that's like the fourth level that then you figure out the crouch. And then you have stuff like this in a later level. I was thinking you can have paths like this, possibly, even just for extra things or hidden things in your first, your drone level. So again, watch this. I'm not even in the room yet, but I have his health bar. He's already chasing me. So make sure you guys watch that. These I would give a little bit of transparency so I can see through these, so we can watch the action. Watch him run into stuff. Obviously sounds. Oh, so the other thing that I remember from the other build is, so when he's going to, let's watch him next time. All right. So now I want him to charge me. He's moving. Looks like he's getting ready to charge. So I'm assuming his color change is going to be his charge. Okay. So during that time that you have the color changing, that's the same time that you probably want to play an animation, play a sound. I'm going to get you, and he charges at you, stuff like that. Now again, it's giving the players to telling the player that this is about to happen, to give them time to move out the way, to adjust for it, whatever it may be. I killed him. And my other thought for this was, maybe you want to have like some reinforcements, some enemies spawn to help him out. Because if you notice, I'm just standing behind pillars waiting for him the whole time. Maybe they can come around, help flush me out the sides, and like just prevent me from just standing and waiting. That might be something nice. Okay. Remember, check that problem. These doors always get me. Alrighty, more people at the door. Make sure we're going. All right. I found this out. You go halfway through something. Let me get rid of these guys. No. Make sure you get some sounds for like time warping and stuff. I remember last build we had these guys working. I don't know why they're not fixing turrets anymore. Oh no, the key was over there. No, stop. So the only issue I had with this is I was able to complete that stuff, and now I have both keys, so that I can just do this and pass on. So like if they die in here, I would probably like still, they reached the checkpoint. They're at the checkpoint here. This should probably be another checkpoint. So if they die in between here, all that resets. So they have to get the keys again. Or else you're gonna have that problem. Give me this. Okay, I hit one. I'm hitting one. One is not letting me do my Ability. 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Wow. Something I mentioned before in another video was maybe you want to do something like having the back of the tank be a soft spot. That way, kind of encourage the player to not just sit there and hit them from the front or the side. Just, not sit here and do this. I don't know what's up with your repair guys. Whoa, he took off. Where'd he go? Okay. And so my example of like reusing a lot of stuff is like outside of that Chinatown level, I haven't need to interact. I haven't had to use my goo gun. It feels like. So if I can't enter a door, let me know that I can't enter a door because I need a key. It seemed like you didn't tell me that. It's the wrong door. Is that why? Probably. Okay. Okay. Where are we going now? Here's the Air Base Delta. Confirm. I remember a lot of this. I was also thinking you can use these pads that lift up later on in the levels if you want. Lift it up, not this one specifically, but one later out in the level. And, have a squad of guys on top of it. Look, not only that, you see that little guy, how he just kept moving back and forth? I assume there was more AI trying to settle, but that's the type of stuff you want your enemies to not be so easy to shoot in the head. And I was thinking, you could have maybe even one of the tanks come up on the platform, but then the tank would just, it wouldn't move around like that previous tank. It would just kind of sit there. Just be a platform for turrets. So this guy, I was able to stun him a lot before. Whoa, he hurts a lot. So this is another example. You just spawn me right behind the enemies. Make sure you either reset them or not having them right in front of the player's face when they respawn, not shooting already. Oh, boss is already here. Oh, he's not. Okay, last time I was able to chain him and keep him stuck. So when he starts teleporting around like this, what you probably want to do is A, play an effect for when he teleports out and teleports in. B, during that time of playing those effects, like maybe a second. It takes him a second to teleport out and a second to teleport in. That's going to give the player a second to realize, okay, he's leaving. Now I have a second to basically look around and see where he's going to show up at. But I just watched him on my mini map earlier, and he just spawned like instantly 1, 2, 3 times around me. The icon just jumped around. And that is a little unfair for just instantly teleporting and shooting the player from behind type thing, like that. Give him a little split second, give him effect sound. Oh, I'm teleporting. I've teleported. Equivalent. There's no way. So looking at this, I mean, I don't know if you guys want. He's not resetting. I don't know if you want the player to be able to keep, have the boss at just 10% life now. Reload. They're cool. Invis. The stem is full. Why is it telling me that? It's not full anymore. F. So I hit F. Seems like I'm still being targeted. And I was kind of unsure on how long that would last. And I remember this one, so we just keep going up and up and up. There's something I would like to do, is when I first played it, I went up the elevator, and I went to the first floor, killed the guy, and I was like, then what? What might be nice is in here. I don't know if this is going to be it, or somewhere on the wall, show, floor 1 through 8, and have floor 1 highlighted or a little light next to it. Think about elevator buttons. And that way it'll be like, okay. Okay. They're not. Why are we not going anywhere? I am on the first floor. Is this it? No? Okay. That was it. So, big button, have some 1, 2, 3, 4, however many levels you guys have, and ding, level 2. Oh, gotta fight the tank guy now. These guys are repairing. Why? Oh, this is going to take forever. So last time I played this, I beat him, and then like 50 guys spawned. Alright, everybody's gone now. They had a whole bunch of them down here. Okay, cool. And then the other thing I would do is, I don't know, picture like a building, a parking garage. Maybe you just have like a big red line, and then big number 3, number 3. Oh, number 2. And this was the second one. Have your elevator. Don't let me in. Why? I know it's supposed to let me in and go to the next floor, go to the next floor, go to the next floor until I beat them all. But the elevator's broken. But obviously, make sure you fix your elevator. Okay, so like I mentioned, usually the biggest problem that I'm seeing from a lot of teams is just obviously lining your stuff up. You pretty much got that. Feedback, polish, balance. Obviously, I want more placeholder feedback. The sounds and effects, they don't have to be pretty and perfect, but they just have to be in there so later on next month, when you get the actual sounds and effects, you can just plug them right in. You don't have to think about where do I put them, how do I do this, how do I call it. It's already being called correctly. And like I said, the other part is like, you're learning quite a few things like the scrap bot, right? Like I don't ever use it ever again. Maybe you want to remind a player at certain points, maybe in later levels, like the first 3 or 4 are about learning everything and getting everything, and the later ones, while you have specific guns you do need, maybe the other slots you can use for whatever the player feels like they would help them best to customize their gameplay experience. All right, so yeah, let me know if you guys want to talk about anything, go over anything, want anything in more detail. Yeah, good. Keep on. Almost there.